Wagwan, Wagwan Collective. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. Just want to say Wagwan to all my loyal and new subscribers that has jumped on this train we call life and subscribed to the vibe, became a part of the family. Really appreciate everyone that has been a part of my journey. Okay, and let me be a part of yours. And for those that are watching, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the vibe, jump on this train, and enjoy the rides, okay? Just a reminder to everybody, though, loyal and new, strangers, whoever's watching within the collective, tread lightly, all right? On this journey that I'm growing on, and that you're also are helping me to grow, to expand. Thank you so much for your support. All right, collective, I want to get right into the message. If you would like to know anything about me, check my bio. Okay, I also offer services as in personal readings and just anything you would like as in personal decks, my illustration cards that you see me use. I personally can create that for you. You can purchase that with the information down below. Just shoot me an email. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Collective. I kept hearing, I'm channeling right now. Let me ring my bell. I did cleanse my energy with prayer and with Palo Santo. All right. So throughout this, I will say the beginning of this month, okay, we are in a full moon. This is the 18th that I'm recording my message. So hopefully you get it today. Yeah, I would say within the first 3 weeks, collective, especially from last week, I kept hearing from on social media and just within my personal life, confirmation. It is what it is what I kept hearing. And I was constantly hearing that. It is what it is. And, okay, you see from my shorts there, the cards I pull. So from my first card that I pull, because we're going to go just off of those cards, okay, in regards to karma. Okay, people are, energies are, entities are, past or present energies are, whoever's projecting, whoever's not treading lightly in the energetically, and just treading lightly on your roads, on your path. Whoever's not treading lightly on their own path and in their own lanes is going through judgment. You see this picture here is showing the roads. Okay. And if you really look closely, it's showing people at the door knocking. It's really up to you, collective, to let people in or keep them out. And it's like, I'm speaking as metaphorically, like energetically, okay, as well as physically. And we're going to clarify my cards in a bit. But again, definitely energetically. So I don't know what you're going through, collective. Like if you're doing your shadow work, shadow healing, you know, constantly. That's a constant thing because you're healing old wounds. You're healing childhood wounds. You're healing the present wounds. You're healing the past wounds because that's how the energy can get through. They can get through unhealed wounds into your energy. And again, you saw that door previously in regards to people at the door. I would say this weekend I heard knocking at my door, and I usually don't answer my door. But as I saw the person, I guess they were soliciting for whatever. I really don't care. But when I saw the person walk out of my building, I literally saw a car rode by. It was a red little beetle car, and it had devil horns on it. And I said, what the heck is going on here? Just the synchronicities right after. And I was just like, yeah, collective. You really got to be careful who we invite in, energetically as well as physically, into our homes. And I'm talking about metaphorically, as in our residence. I'm also talking about as in our energetic mind, body, spirit, and soul. Okay? Possibly you got rid of the devil. Possibly the devil was knocking at the door. And it comes in many forms. Just like angels come in many forms, so does the devil. Okay? And just seeing that Beamer car rode by with the horns, I said, yeah, that person I was soliciting could have had some type of entity on him, energy on him or her. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just open my door to anybody either. Even if they are showing a card of the company they're from and what they're about, I'm still not opening up my door on a physical note here on this earthly plane. You know, you got to really protect your residence, your space, collective. And that also goes for energetically, spiritually. You have to protect your energy by any means necessary. So that's what happened this past weekend. And I said, my oh my. As in people that you may be experiencing or expecting, more so as an energy, you possibly could be seeing monitoring energies, or was seeing a lot of monitoring energies in your dreams or just in your aura field. And again, you're doing everything by every means necessary to cleanse that energy, protect your energy. Maybe people were projecting. You are focusing on, this may not pertain to everybody. So take this message. If it resonates with you, leave it. If it doesn't, but still, let it heal you, collective. You're about setting boundaries. This door that's closed here, okay, you see in the pictures previously, you're about setting boundaries. Okay. You possibly could have heard energies knocking at your door. Energies, entities knocking at your soul and spirit door, literally, within your consciousness or subconsciousness, maybe within your chakras. They knock at certain chakras to invade, to impede. Maybe you're not as open or tapped in as I am. I'm not judging, and I'm not, calling nobody out. But if you are open, if you are aware and awakened, okay, there was a card in my shorts that came up as you being an awakened person. Yeah, you're feeling that energy of people, of projections, of entities trying to knock at your door, trying to come in. And you see this sign here saying not every open door is a good door. So I don't know, collective, if you're using your conscious, you're using your subconscious, it's opening, it's awakening. You're also using your discernment, your intuition to see, to realize, and to notice. You can't surround yourself around everybody. You can't invite everybody in. Okay? People can come in so many ways into your energy and aura field. I literally had a dream I meant to mention on my previous video. I saw a phone in my dream, and it rang, and I answered it. Nobody answered. Nobody spoke on the other end. It was just pure quietness. So again, energies you know, entities, projections of people, they try to do any sneaky thing by any way to try to impede into your energy or field, whether it's within the astral plane, whether it's within the dream state, whether it's within the physical realms. And you have to get hip. You have to get, you just have to be a little bit more quicker with the wits on seeing how tools are being used to try to impede into your peace, into your space, energetically and physically. How they're trying to get into your energy or field. Not every open door is a good door. And in this picture, you'll see open doors, you'll see closed doors. My gosh, collective. People are facing judgment. You saw that short in what I said. It is too cold to be facing karma. But a lot of people are facing karma. They're not going to show you. You're not going to know unless they expose themselves and let you know what they're going through. But people that have came up against you, came up against me, is facing karma. Or it's coming at their door. Confirmation is coming. Karma's coming and it will be knocking. You see my title there. No matter if it's cold, warm, lukewarm, whether it's chilly, rainy, snowy. It's snowing in my area right now. Karma's going to come regardless the weather, the season. However you feel, whatever you're going through. You could be going through something good and karma comes. I'm not projecting that on no one, and I'm not speaking it upon no one. But for people that know, they know. For people that are aware and awakened, okay, they know what they have done. They know what they have caused you. And you know, collective, what you have gone through with people and how much it has helped you on your journey to be wide awakened or to be asleep. Either one. It's your choice. Everyone has free will. But karma is coming. Judgment is coming. This celestial, I'm falling off of my cards, but as well as off of personal experiences that I'm sharing with you that I have witnessed recently, okay, of my past and of my present. And I'm also sharing the collective's energy I've been feeling in this message. Take what resonates. You're possibly are seeing people facing karma and you're just watching. You're not laughing, hopefully. You're not judging. You're watching because you know what they have done to you behind the scenes. Maybe you're seeing it in your dreams of what they're doing behind the scenes, what they're wishing upon you, just what they're doing in their idle time. You really don't give a rat's ass, fruit fly, what they're doing. Okay, but they're being rats and flies in the energy or field. And you're keeping your distance the best you can. You say your piece and you keep it moving. Maybe you're just, again, keeping your distance. You're setting boundaries. This could be within your personal life, within your family life, within your love life, within any type of connection or relationship you're in, situationship you're in. You're setting boundaries, or you should be setting boundaries. And when you set boundaries, it really will show you who's really meant to be in your circle and be around you and who's not. Because when you set boundaries, it will bring out the demon in someone. It will bring out their true self in someone, how they really feel. Okay? Remember that saying they said to whatever you're doing shouldn't mind to people. If they don't matter, they don't mind. And if they matter, they mind. I don't even know if I said that acronym right. I probably screwed it up. You know what I'm trying to say, collective? So for you setting boundaries and they got a problem with it, those are the corporates. Those are the people that have issues, that need therapy mentally, that need some type of coaching, some type of healing deep within themselves, because they're mad you're setting boundaries, you're setting your ground, you're standing your ground of not being disrespected, you're setting your ground and standing your ground of not being treated a certain kind of way, belittled, making them feel like you're unable or incapable of living your life and making your own decisions. You're setting your ground and standing your ground with a backbone. Letting them know that you're not the one, nor the two. Again, you probably said your piece and just walked away, trying to stay away, because these energies that are, it has an issue with you setting your boundaries. They are codependent. Some way, somehow, they are so codependent on your energy, on not just you as a person, on your energy, to make you want to console with them, to make you want to pity them, to make you want to have some type of open spot in your energy and aura fill for them, when they can't see their ways of how much they have affected you, disrespected you, ignored your boundaries. They don't see their afflictions or their ways. They want to continue to invade and want to continue to trampede all over your energy and aura field and you as a person. You have set boundaries, collective. This could be on a workplace as well. Again, with ex-family, friends, foes, hoes, whoever. Gigolos, Don Juans, Jezebels. My gosh, succubus, incubus energies and entities and people. You have set your boundaries. You have cut ties, clear, cancel, and delete those energies, collective. By drawing a line in the sand, energetically or physically. And you have walked away because you saw spiritually their soulless energy trying to be a part of your energy and aura field, trying to invade or impede in your peace. You have saw the attachment that they have, that is cold, that is dark, that is soulless, that is gray. The energy that they carry, you have seen it, you have saw it. You could be a seer. You could be a light worker. You could be a chosen one. You could be an angelic being. You may feel alienated in this world half of the time, most of the time, probably most of all your life, collective. No one ever understands you. They misunderstand you and where you're coming from. Especially when you want to set your boundaries. You're setting your boundaries because you're awakened. This may not pertain to everybody. Some people are asleep out here. My message is to awaken your subconsciousness and your consciousness. Okay? Energies are hungry. I didn't know if you heard that. My stomach was growling and it sounded like a lion. My gosh. I'm working on coffee here, adrenaline. To get this message out, because if I eat, then I'll get too comfortable. But collective, yes. Energies are, the scripture, that was like a metaphor, that scripture. I have to find it. But yeah, people are here. Energies are here to destroy your peace of mind, your energy, your trample over your boundaries. Okay? Peace is priceless. Peace is the most priceless thing that money cannot buy, that you should value, collective. peace of mind that you should value. Learn to value. Learn to be on by yourself and to enjoy your peace, your own space. You don't always got to have someone in your aura field or in your space crowding you. People physically on this plane surrounding you to enjoy peace. Because you can't enjoy peace when you're always constantly around groups of people or around somebody. Confirmation. You got to learn how to enjoy your peace by yourself. Solitude is a gift. It just shows you how strong you are, how grounded you are, how just at peace you are. And I'm not saying energies and people here on this plane, on this earth, that has to have someone all the time under their sheets, beside them, under them, on top of them. However you want to take that metaphor. Can enjoy peace by themselves, but if you got to have somebody always around you, that's some kind of codependency issues going on there. That's the energy I was feeling. A lot of codependency energies want to still cling, want to still linger, want to somehow attach. But again, you have drawn the line. You are drawing the line of your peace, energetically, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. People are going through judgment. I'm just saying, after you share your peace, or you explain yourself and you draw the boundary and the line with people, energies or entities. I'm a witness, because they have somehow impeded on your path, on your lane. They wanted to get in your lane instead of minding their own business and staying in their own lane. They wanted to get into your lane. They wanted to invade. They're going through, again, judgment. This card came out of the celestial angelic beings, the celestial angelic horsemen. That came out. You could have strong angelic background protecting you. We all have a guardian angel assigned to us. Again, I've said that in my previous messages, but you may have a strong, energetic, angelic army protecting you, collective. They're coming down. They're coming down out of this, my gosh, from the astral realms, the celestial realms, the heavens. They're coming. They're coming like never before to separate, to draw the line even deeper towards the entities, towards the energies people are projecting, towards people that are trying to impede and invade in your privacy and energy, into your physical space. They are coming down here to cause ruckus. Divine intervention is occurring because people are invading your peace. Simple as that. They don't understand and know that you demand and command peace. They don't care. Entities, energies, and people. They're raging because they're not at peace. The demons and entities and people are not at peace. But they're facing judgment right now. They're facing judgment. That card didn't come out for no reason. They wanted to open the door spiritually into your astral plane, to your dreams, trying to come knocking. Remember the picture in the beginning? It showed people at the door, that yellow door. The yellow is significant. It's like, yeah, they was knocking or trying to get at your solar plexus. Peace is what you're commanding and demanding, and what you will have. People will get into things on a physical plane, physical realms, that are being disrespectful, not respecting your peace and space. They're going to be exiled. They're going to be evacuated. They're going to be evicted. They're going to be, cancel, clear, and delete out of your energy or field for you to have your damn peace. My gosh, that is all you're asking for. I'm sure, collective. It don't sound, too hard to receive, but it is. People want war with you because they're warring within themselves, and it's sad. But they're warring with you. If they don't understand it because they're not awakened spiritually, they're warring with you on the physical realms. Because they're not at peace. People are getting into car accidents. People are getting into a lot of things. Maybe getting evicted out of their homes. Again, I'm not projecting, but this is what I've witnessed. When people invade, especially with me, for example, when people disrupt my peace, when people throw projections, when people come after me purposefully, with their own dirty, wicked intentions, karma strikes. Whoa, collective. I just thought of that commercial with the attorney and lawyers where they say karma strikes. People get into things, unexplainable things. I am a witness. When people come up against me, I'm not projecting it. It just happens. And they can't describe and explain it, but people get into car accidents because they want to be in your lane. They want to be in your energy or field. They wanted to stop you from moving forward with the chariot energy. They want to stop you from moving forward in your life and whatever you're deciding to move forward to. They want it to be a boulder, a blockage, energetically and physically in your way, in your own lane. In your life, and they're still sleeping. Maybe it awakens them some way, somehow, for them to think about their life and to focus on themselves. But for those that are sleeping, they want to still come back and be a nuisance, be a hindrance, be clingy into your energy or field. And you still got to exalt that, and not just exalt your light, but also demand your peace, your space. They don't get it. So more karma occurs with people that just don't get it. Things happen to their physical, mentally, spiritually, physically. I'm just expressing what occurs to people that come up against me because I'm awakened. I'm aware. I'm a light being. I'm a spiritual individual. My gosh, collective, people are going through judgment because they don't care about your boundaries. They don't care about who you are and what you are. They don't care about your peace. They don't care about what, what's important to you. And again, your boundaries that you're setting, what you're saying to them, it just goes out one ear and out the other. My gosh. And you just be like, shame on you. I'm sorry that happened, or that occurred with you. You keep moving forward because confirmation. That damn, that was karma to yourself, but to them, it's just it's just an earthly thing that occurs with whatever they're going through. I'm telling you, God or your spiritual family and team will confuse the enemy, will confuse them. Especially the ones that want to come and destroy you, wants to still kill and destroy you like a roaring lion. Like my belly you heard earlier. It was growling. Uh-huh. You may have from my belly that just came out. I don't know, lyran, um, blood within your bloodline, or you could be a lyran starseed that just came out of nowhere. Horseman is coming down on your enemies, on these entities that are just so relentless. Things that they're doing or trying to do that is so diabolical. My gosh. Yes, your awakened collective is showing a unicorn touching the consciousness of an individual. That unicorn horn is their crown chakra. Not only just their crown chakra, their third eye awakening. You could be going through a third eye awakening. You could be, a lot of cards that came out within my shorts is showing third eye activation or third eye awakening on these cards. That blue card that you saw in my short, and it looked like the world. I don't know if you could recognize my drawings, but that was showing space, being a part of the world. The globe is a part of space as well. It's all connected. But the energy of the stars, of the space and galaxy touching a certain part on this planet, awakening a country, awakening a city, awakening a town, awakening, you know what I mean, a continent, awakening the planet overall. It literally says here, subconsciousness awakening. You could be a starseed that I'm speaking to. All my other pictures showed wide awaken. Again, that person looks like an alien. Maybe you have seen in your dreams your true form. Maybe not. Maybe your true form was shown to your enemies to awaken them, to let them know who they're messing with, who they're dealing with, and who is very protected. I heard in my dreams, again, the previous weeks, a female voice saying, man, she's strong. You got that goddamn right. I am strong. You may not look like what you've been through, collective. And you've been through a lot of shit. A lot of things. A lot of things. You're wide awakened. All that stuff you went through, all that trauma you went through, has triggered a beast within you, a good one. But the beast that was sleeping, they have awakened that soul, that soldier, that warrior spirit within you. Every time someone comes and trying to intercept in your lane, on your path, trying to throw in boulders, trying to throw in just obstacles in your way, trying to invade or impede, whether it's on a spiritual, energetic note or level or physical. I'm telling you, the higher realms will move their ass. Just like that. Karma will strike. Judgment will occur. Divine judgment will occur. And it will maybe shock the socks off of you or surprise you that it happened so fast. And for people that are aware what they're doing, they know it's karma. For people that are still asleep and don't know, well, again, just think it's just a natural cause, a earthly natural situation. But it has a physical element to it. It has a spiritual and physical meaning, purpose to what occurs in people's lives, in your life, collective, in my life. But you're wide awake. This may not pertain to everybody. You are a phoenix rising from the ashes. Uh-huh. In that picture there, it showed a phoenix flying above and out of the fire. Those black shadows is of the entities watching that was invading and impeding. You have rise or is rising from the shadows, from the ashes, from the fire of everything you have been through and went through. It has put a fire in your soul to continue to shine, to continue to burn within, to express, burn within to live, burn within to want to learn, burn within to want to continue moving along on your damn journey, no matter what you call it. Giving you that passion of fire to want to search, to seek, to learn. I saw in my dreams recently of ex-family. Again, my ancestors are definitely in there. Sometimes ancestors is not always good either. You know, we got to use our discernment on what they're there for when they come into our dreams, when we see them. And we have to still use our discernment, our intuition. But I saw one of my parental figures, and it was rubbing their mouth. And when I woke up, I said, yeah, they're dry. Energies are being dehydrated. Energies are dehydrated spiritually. And they're trying to some way, somehow impede, invade, ignore, and trample all over your spiritual protection and boundaries, to attach, to still watch, linger, monitor. My gosh, they are being shriveled up, drained. I guess they don't realize every time they come into your energy, you're taking theirs. You're draining theirs, is what I got from that dream. They constantly was wiping their mouth. Stay up on, your liquids, collective. Continue drinking, staying hydrated, because you will be dehydrated if you don't, stay liquid up. But yes, just that dream was telling me people's energies are being drained from the entities they're using, the entities that they're worshiping or projecting upon other people, innocent people. Whether you have status or not, whether you are a celebrity or not, whether you're a star or not, people are being dehydrated. They're spiritually dehydrated, for sure. And you are seeing it. It is being shown through your third eye. My other card here showed through my third eye. It's showing maybe of a past life you could be dreaming about, of a past time in your life. People have tried to destroy you like they did in your past time or your past life, but they're not getting that victory or satisfaction. That is not going to happen this time around. And they're mad. The entities in them of the past life is mad. The energies are mad. They can't. You can't be destroyed. Every door, again, is not meant to be open within the astral spiritual realms as well as within the physical realms. Every door is not meant to go through. Use your discernment and intuition, your consciousness and awareness, your third eye, if it's awake and awoken. Hopefully my message is activating, helping you to awaken, helping you to understand. It's showing here fairy wings. Maybe you have that within your bloodline. Maybe you have seen fairies. Maybe you believe in fairies. I feel like a magical realm is helping you, protecting you, collective, protecting me. Let's ring the bell on that. Yes. Thank the astral realms. Thank that is for your highest good. Thank the magical realms. You know, I've been like really, really intrigued to get, and I will, the Ethiopian Bible. I like to seek knowledge when I'm in that mood and focus to do so. But just everything that they've shown and talked about just on their shorts and their commercials, I keep getting on my feed, and I just feel that's guiding me to get that. Everything they talked about, the Ethiopian not falling to their knees to colonization, not falling to their knees to the European way, Western way of believing spirituality or religion, believing in their own way. I'm intrigued. They even have, as from what I heard, Bob Marley subscribed to that culture, to that religion, to that spirituality way of believing and understanding of spirituality. Everything has lies to it, everything has truth. But from just what I've heard, the Bible should have 88 chapters, possibly 81 chapters. Why is there only 66 in the King James Version Bible? It's a lot of things they have taken out that is of truth to colonize the truth with lies. Belly full of lies. My stomach keep growling. Belly full of lies is what I got from that sound. And it's up to us to be the seeker of truth. It's up to us to be the seeker to learn, to thirst, to know. And I'm not saying to ignore the King James Version, the Western European Christianity way of learning about God. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying to expand your consciousness and awareness, subconsciousness, to expand it and to learn more. That's what this earth is about, for us to learn even the more. Why is this? Why is that? What happened there? What happened to that? Who's this? Who's that? Not to be just one-sided, but open-minded. That's what my channel is about. Being open-minded. Using discernment, using your intuition, but awakening your consciousness and awareness. I'm intrigued to know more about what I've been experiencing. Spiritually. That is answering to me. That Bible reveals, talking about the Jubilee. I'm intrigued. Talking about, the Nephilims. Talking about, I'm sure he's in there. The movie I was watching, I would say maybe last month or two ago. And it was at the tip of my tongue. Man, it'll come back to me. But the messenger, the one who went to the universe, the one who went to God, God gave that permission for him to create the Bible. It'll come to me, the person. I know Denzel Washington played in the movie as that messenger. So if you get what I'm saying on the person, maybe you could pen that down, the name. It just skipped my tongue, my thought right quick. I'm intrigued to know if even the Anunnakis in that Bible, it talks about it. A lot of things been taken out of just a lot of contents, especially about our history. And not just of Black history, mostly I'm referring to, but of other cultures, other galaxies, other celestial realms, astral realms, from just a lot of magic, good magic, a lot of also the shadow. They don't want us to read about and to know. There's a duality of good and bad that we need to learn to know. And my thing is, if it's occurring with you on a spiritual, physical realms collective, you're seeing it, it's a reason for it. It exists. It's out there. It's real. The spiritual realms and everything that we talk about that seem make-believe, everything we talk about that seem unbelievable, fiction actually, is real. It will blow your mind. I'm intrigued to get that information and add that to my collection to read in my library. My gosh, I'm creating. You're possibly like that. You want to just learn. When you have the chance and focus, you want to grab it and just learn. These pictures, again, is showing what doors you will open and what doors you will close. To expand your mind, your consciousness and awareness. My gosh, collective. Just talking on these fruit cards and just what I've experienced, my gosh. You could be seeing pictures of angels, maybe intrigued to get pictures of angels, or you possibly have seen pictures of angel wings. That's just telling you you're being protected. You're being watched. I literally seen wings on someone's sweater as I was running my errands. I said, my gosh. And then I'll show you a picture as I was cleaning my front area of my door. And it's crazy we're talking about doors. I literally saw a white feather out of nowhere. Cleaning, sweeping the dirt. Cleaning and sweeping and keeping my area clean. From my front door, it was a white feather. I will post it. If you don't believe me, I will show you. But yes, angelic presence is around. If you believe in that, if you're open and awakened to that collective confirmation, you could be seeing things like that, signs and synchronicities like that. It's the reason why I talked about me cleaning my area and space before I started my message. Yeah, continue to sage. I saw that word as well. People are, and I came up with that song before I finished what I was about to say. It's the reason why I came up with that song. That's on my shorts. The sweater weather. I don't care. You know what I mean? You're seeing signs on sweaters and signs on just things. But again, you could be cozy. You could be feeling protected. You could be feeling, just in your own bubble, in your own lane. Continue to feel that way and to know you're cozy and safe and you're protected. But again, for energies and entities and people that's coming at you, because you're feeling that way, you're in your peace, you're in your solitude, you're not never alone. You have some higher beings watching and protecting over you like never before. Possibly an army collective. I'll have that message down below too of the army of angels protecting you, shielding you. Someone wanted to, and in that short of that song I picked, it's called The Neighbors. Okay, you could have neighbors that trying to come up against you or just being noisy as ever. I don't know. You could be going through something like that. Possibly this was of past neighbors or of present neighbors. Maybe people you grew around in your neighborhood. Doesn't specifically have to be the neighbors that you're around. Neighbors within your neighborhood. You grew up around. This could pertain to this. It showed a house upside down. That is a big synchronicity. These are energies and entities and people that wanted to turn your world upside down like a tornado. They wanted to turn your house upside down, your stability and foundation upside down. but I just feel like it is happening to them. As your doors open and clear, the angelic realms clear your path, as you see in this picture here, your space. You're possibly doing a lot of cleaning, getting rid of clutter, cleansing and clearing your space. Good, continue doing that. But people that has nasty, wicked intentions, entities and energies that just wants to continue to monitor and linger, can't stay in their own lane, they're being sent to purgatory and to hell, to where they belong. Back to where they belong. I'm going to ring the bell on that. Yes. Along with people that are projecting. As you continue to walk through your open door. Of peace. Of tranquility. Of clarity. Of promise. Of prosperity. My gosh. I feel like the ancestors, I'm feeling that. My gosh. The spiritual realm is clearing your path. People that want to cast, curse. I just got this song from Bob Marley. No man, no woman can curse what Jah has blessed, what God has blessed on your path and in your life. Nobody, no one, no entity in hell, the devil himself, can't curse what God has promised for you in your life. Their house, their world is turning upside down. Is what I got. It could be your neighbors. It could be, again, anybody. Nobody. My gosh. As you continue to move forward, of what's behind you and stirring towards what's ahead. I'm looking at my bird here with that message on my table. It is what it is. Leaving off with what I said in the beginning. I kept seeing and hearing that being said. I literally saw that as a tattoo on someone's body. It is what it is. That is what my ancestors are saying. People that just don't get it. They just don't get it. It is what it is. You could be experiencing a lot of ringing in your ears, from the right or left. You could be seeing butterfly tattoos. Again, it's showing like birds in this background here in the sky. Could be butterflies. You're going through some deep, beautiful, just unbelievable transformation right now, collective. Hang in there. It is guiding you on your path. I literally saw another guy's tattoo. It was like of a compass. You are working on which way or direction you should go, and hopefully you're praying, asking, the spiritual realms, your higher self, your spiritual family to direct you on where to go. Am I going the right direction in the right way? Maybe this message is, to help you ask that question, or to feel that you are, to know that you are. I literally saw a guy with with a compass tattoo. My gosh. Again, these past energies and entities, okay, of whoever's projecting. Could be of a group of men. Could be a group of females. Could be a mixture. I could be referring to occults or covens. Some type of religious church group. People that are showing and expressing that they're saints, but they're nothing but Satanists. Heathens. They're the biggest ones. Trust me, I know. I'm a witness to experiencing that in my life. People praising and celebrating and yelling and worshiping, but behind the scenes, worshiping whatever they want to, as an entity, as in another type of occult, or just another type of energy, to be just as wicked as they want to be. I've seen both sides. telling you, the devil's in the church. The main one in the church. It's not always angels and higher realms and higher beings. There's dark energies and entities in the church, for sure. You could be seeing a lot of number synchronicities. I don't know. I'm starting to see 2014. I saw that this past week. I was like, man, what's going on with 2014? First it was 2030. Now it's 2014. I saw that on a license plate, the year. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something as in the energies, again, I've mentioned that before. They want to bring you back to that time frame, to that realm of 2014. I've mentioned that before in my messages, and it's not going to happen. You're continuously moving forward. Someone could be doing humiliation spells, confusion spells, whatever kind of wickedness they're doing. It is not going to prosper. It is not going to last. It is going to be dismissed, disabled, destroyed, exiled, evicted out of your energy or filled out of your timeline, out of your space. These old past energies could be from the 2014. Whatever you went through in 2014, collective. This is where they're trying to keep you at. But you're protected. I saw 444. I saw also 144. I saw a lot of ones. A lot of ones. Today I saw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So things are aligning, or you're progressing, collective, as is shown in this picture. People is looking at you as a genie. People probably looking at you as a Buddha. I saw those names this past week as well. But they was looking at you as a genie, as in trying to zap and harvest from your energy and aura field. Grant their wishes with your energy and aura field. My gosh. These are energies knowing, possibly you are knowing, collective, that you're a star. I literally saw someone with another tattoo of showing a star. You're a star. We all are stars. It's just, what kind of star are you? Are you a star full of gas? Because that's what they are. They're full of gas in the sky and space. But no, literally, if you're full of darkness and wickedness and of gas, poisonous gas, or are you that star that shines bright, of good energy, good gas? I know that sounds kind of funny, but seriously, that illuminates the darkness, that shines for a purpose and reason. Or are you the star that's dull and dim? You tell me, collective. These energies want to dull your light, wants to dull your shine. My gosh, by stalking and monitoring you, by invading and invading in your energy and aura field. Trying to still be on your timeline. My gosh, on this new path and journey you're going on. Again, the horsemen came out. They're like, no. They're moving on to this new chapter. They're on to the next. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to be exiled. Y'all about to be exiled. Y'all about to be evacuated. Y'all about to be cut out, if they're not already. And if the universe, aka Ra, aka God himself, Jesus, his son, whoever is on your team, collective, if they have to cause ruckus, bring a tornado, disaster naturally to someone's life, your enemy's life, confusing them however way they want to, whatever they decide to do, as in judgment, divine judgment, for you to receive your justice and peace, they will. They will. Whoa, collective. They will. For them to get the clue, if they get it, for them to get the hint to not fuck with you, mess with this one, leave this one alone. You possibly have not done nothing to nobody. My gosh. This is going on longer than expected, so bear with me, collective. Right here is showing cuffing season. I'm going into my tarot. If you have stuck around this long, oh my gosh, I really, really appreciate y'all. I missed y'all, and I really appreciate my Rasta Gal family and just the soul tribe that joins, that's being a part, that's supporting, that is genuinely here to open up your consciousness and awareness and be on this train we call life, to explore, to experience, to expand, to learn, to heal, to love. My gosh, collective. My cards here are showing cuffing season again. This is off the What's the News deck. People wants to cuff with you. Maybe this is a time and period that someone will cuff with you. A real, true, divine one. I'm not sure. Okay? But it's showing cuffing season. But right after it said someone wants to be extra. My gosh. It says cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. These are energies that are, you have to use your discernment with. That is, you know what I mean? Wants to surveillance you, scouring, praying. Okay, the right one will be praying for you, P-R-A-Y. The wrong one will be preying on you, P-R-E-Y. We got to use our discernment. Okay, it could be someone cuffing season. This could be good. This could be not so good. Be careful who you cuffing around this time. Karma doesn't care who you're cuffing. Okay, they will come and serve, whether it's cold or not. My gosh, someone wants to be extra in the energy. Exactly, a clown. Hopefully, a clown's not coming to cuff. Hopefully, you use your discernment, intuition of who you're cuffing. Again, you don't want to be cuffing no clowns. It says here someone wants to be extra, dramatic, trying too hard to start. The energies that wants to come in hot are the ones you really need to watch out for, especially if it's of the past. I am not cuffing no clowns and no one from the past. Coming in hot, coming in heavy. I don't think so. Coming in hard. I don't think so, because that's all they want, to come in as. A clownless, clueless, lacking of consciousness, coming in hard. Clown. No. This could be a couple that has fumbled you. A couple that's working together, planning and plotting behind the scenes. They haven't learned their lesson. This could be, again, of a cult, a coven group, family group, confirmation, ex-family group, again, ex-friend group. It says ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. They are dedicated to chaos and a belly full of lies. Not you. You have, again, set your line. Set your boundaries. With the groups, with couples, with a person, place, or thing. Again, and it's showing this picture here of a couple sitting together, looking at the world. Again, like Bonnie and Clyde. But you know what happened to that? True story. You know what happened to that couple? It's showing the planet here, Saturn. Saturn energy is around, as in karma, to see who have learned their lessons. It's coming around to see if it's coming around to teach. It's coming around to see if someone needs to go through another lesson, another cycle. These are energies that are trying to, again, come around to test you, to see if you have learned anything. These are energies that are numbing themselves, self-medicating themselves, maybe attached to a lot of addictions, having irrational behaviors happening with them. Remember I said in the beginning, these energies need mental health therapy. Oh my gosh. You have evidence and receipts. People are guilty as charged as you continue to expose. I'm exposing in love. That's all. I'm exposing the darkness to come to light. I'm exposing whatever's done in the dark that come to light. It's showing in my card here again. That dark card I showed in my shorts. It shows some darkness going around, but it showed a light. Okay, it's representing the door, a pathway being open. Subconsciousness awakening. You have receipts. You have learned, possibly collective, your lessons. This may not pertain to everybody. It is graduation day for you. That card came out. You're leveling up. Lessons learned. You have accrued wisdom. My gosh. You are wide awakened. I'm wide awake. My gosh, collective. The universe, the higher realms, they have receipts. People are being judged at this time. Again, a celestial horseman came out. On these numbing, Bonnie and Clyde, extra clown energies, they're being judged. My gosh. It is graduation day for you. Maybe it's in regards to a rewards to someone that will be cuffing you eventually, if not now, in the future. That is deserving of you. That is deserving of your light and of your passion. You know what I mean? That you have for life, not just physical passion. That you have for life. And they're going to be there for the long haul. That came out. You're in it to win it. Long-term intentions, they're going to be invested. This could be pertaining to not just relationship. This could be pertaining to what you're investing in within yourself, collective, to learn and to elevate. Because it says here, leveling up, lessons learned, accumulated wisdom. You're elevating in your energy and aura field. That's why that picture of the unicorn came out. The rainbows, that's showing the chakras. Maybe people are still sleeping on you or they're asleep themselves, but you're awakening, collective. You are wide awake. And it's going to bring somebody, whether it's regarding a platonic connection or a loving connection in your life. That came out. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. And it's going to be for the long haul. That is beautiful. My gosh, that came out. That is beautiful. The other cards I mentioned previously, I'm putting that on judgment. This one I'm putting on a unicorn. Someone sees you as a unicorn. Beautiful, pure, rare. Like what your qualities and just what how you carry yourself, your moral compass is rare. It's not like nobody else. It's not like no other. Your perfume, my gosh, your energy, your essence is like no other. They're feeling on top of the moon. Possibly, let's turn into positive, again, energy, because there's a duality of good and bad, of dark and light. Someone is going to be sitting like this with you, looking at the world. You're going to be talking about what y'all can build together, create together, and it's going to be for the long haul. Yes, yes. Claim this part. Claim this message. It is going to be for the long haul. Someone's looking at you as a unicorn. You're looking at someone else as a unicorn. You're picking up each other's signature. I'm saying not like someone wants to sign your signature. Maybe collective. Hopefully that can go another wicked way, but you're possibly going to be signing your signature. Your signature is going to be famous, collective. It's going to be just recognized, acknowledged. Is what I got. Another one, the other side, that was the light side. Another side, again, whoever and whatever was doing behind your back. Brick wall. They're going to face a brick wall. They haven't learned their lesson. This could be, again, of a cult, a coven group, family group, They're going to hit a brick wall due to someone trying to sign your signature on something, is what I gather. Maybe they have hit a brick wall. This can be regarding to ex-families, ex-friends, whoever and who all parties involved. Whatever they're trying to do to blackmail you, whatever they're trying to do to forge, whatever they're trying to do to stop and block, whatever they're trying to do to keep you from moving on, moving forward, whatever they're trying to do to take and gather and harvest, steal teeth from your energy and aura field and from your life, they're going to hit a brick wall. This came out. I am bringing this to your subconscious and your consciousness. Is what I'm putting on this card. Defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. You're going to be hard to reach. My gosh, collective. I'm just pulling from the top on what's the news. And I'm adding it onto my cards. They're going to hit a brick wall. They was possibly after not only your solar plex energy, off of your sacral chakra energy. They're going to hit a brick wall. It's showing an orange card here. As you continue moving forward, it's showing a woman still walking off. I could be pretending to, or a man walking off, however you want to, relate to this message. It's showing black sheep. You are rebelling, going against expectation and defying the norms. I could be speaking to a black sheep. You could be whatever color you are. I'm speaking to the energy signature. Again, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but this is occurring to the black sheeps. The ones that was exiled from the family, the ones that was led and guided to walk away. For energies, entities, people, place, and things, whether it's platonic or loving, to receive their karma. You walked away. You walked away from these teething, bloodthirsty, blood money, hungry, ex-family, ex-friends, ex-occults and groups, religious, Christian, spiritual, whatever they are, whoever they are, celebrity, famous people. You have walked away. Whoever this message is pertaining to. You are black sheep. You're not meant to be controlled. You're not meant to stay and be like the normal people anyway. You see bullshit, can smell it, and can feel it miles away. Corner away. Yes, these are energies that was fantasizing upon your energy and aura field, upon your sacral chakra. They saw you as a fetish, a sexuality open, looking to explore, kinky individual. I'm not judging. Maybe you have opened up to someone like that, but you closed the door. Maybe this is encouragement to close the door against someone like that. But these are energies that were in sex covens and covens, doing kinky things to harvest, to steal, possibly are still doing that. They're going to hit a brick wall. They was doing this against the black sheeps. Lipstick evidence. You possibly have experienced someone infidelity, caught cheating and betrayal, whether you were in a connection, it was a committed connection, a marriage, a relationship, a situationship, whether or whatever the deal was, the connection was about, okay? Someone was unfaithful. No judgment. Maybe you were unfaithful. Collective, anybody could have been unfaithful. But it's showing here lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. Someone has drawn the line. Someone has came to their consciousness. Maybe the ancestors tapped into your subconsciousness to show you someone else's mess, someone else's darkness, someone else's wickedness, someone else's true intentions in your life, their purpose, their meaning, what it was going to lead to. My gosh. And sometimes when we're shown that, we don't want to believe it, we're in denial, we don't understand it, we need more clues, we need more proof, we need more evidence. That is the evidence itself. When the ancestors, the higher realms, show you the person's true intentions, they could show you, if you are a seer or you're that tapped in, you're awake and awoken, they can show you ahead of time what someone's going to do, what someone's all about. I'm a witness. And when you confront, or you fall back and just watch to see what's going to occur, or you let it go ahead of time after confronting that person, is this what you're going to do? Is this what you're all about? Your fuck girl, fuck boy, is this what you're all about? After them promising you broken promises. That's what they're all about, collective. This could have happened to a black sheep or black sheeps. I'm putting that on my card here, the subconsciousness awakening. And they are surprised because you got receipts ahead of time. Their cover and mask is blown. You pretty much slapped it off their face. They're surprised. You may have not done that physically, but spiritually you have. Yeah, they looked at you as a snack. And that's all it was. Obsession. They looked at you, collective, as a physical attraction with sex appeal. You know you got sex appeal. Okay? That's all they looked at you as. A sex object. They looked at this connection or relationship possibly as a transaction only. Wasn't no real substance there, no love. No love, no love, no love, no love. You have no love, collective. No love loss is what I heard. I literally had someone in my connection I was in that said, I don't love you. This was like a connection that happened last year. I don't really love you. So then I was like, why are you here? When I thought it was some kind of love. And I nipped that connection in the bud right away. I drew the line. I set my boundaries. I cut it out. I can relate, collective. Stuff I'm expressing and sharing with you, I can relate. This could be happening to someone right now. You possibly looked at someone just as a snack. You're not leading no energies on. Because I'm telling you, when you lead someone on, you don't know their mental state. You don't know their background. You don't know what they're really about. They can be cray-cray for cuckoo puffs. For all you care. My gosh, you got to cut these energies off. Entities that they carry off. You possibly felt off when you was around people, place, and things. And you're walking away. You're keeping your distance because they want to be, again, controlling, surveilling, want to be codependent and lingering and lagging in all your energy. And you realize, collective, if you're awakened, if you got common sense, you know what I mean, maybe possibly what you went through knocked some common sense into you, hopefully not physically, literally. But when you're with a good energy, things elevate. I'm telling you, y'all both are thriving. Y'all both are accelerating. Y'all both are giving and receiving. When you're not with a good energy, immediately things fall apart. I just heard, when it all falls down, things fall off. Things get disrupted. It gets stopped at a halt because you're not with a good person, a good energy. You're with either a vamp, a warlock, a Jezebel, a incubus, succubus entity within people that are just here to harvest your energy or fill your blessings, your life source. I talked about your life force. I talked about the sacral chakra and solar plexus. They come for the lower chakras, the root chakra. Your squad is here. I'm putting this on a Phoenix Rising. Your squad has came through. They can be of anybody or anything. It could be of the spiritual realms. Your squad is coming, or they're here. I heard they're here. Reconciliation. My gosh. Reconciliation. Soul tribe. Close friends. By you cutting off, setting your boundaries, staying in your lanes, drinking your water, minding your business, keeping yourself occupied and for your highest good, and being at peace, enjoying your solitude, learning and loving yourself on this journey we call life. Again, it is calling in a group. It's calling in the right tribe, the right squad. My gosh. And it is tick tock with procrastination. Continue to work on yourself, okay, and what you're setting, okay, to meet the deadlines, okay, within your life. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're creating, continue to work on that without hesitation, without procrastination. Procrastination actually teaches lessons. It teaches our tolerance. It teaches us to have resilience in what we're doing with ourselves, to come to a resolution, to come and create solutions, to move forward, to be honest. But it's tick tock for your energies of the enemies, of the wickedness, of the dark matrix, of people that are still asleep. It is tick tock for them. Whatever they're planning, plotting, and doing. Yes, I am spilling the freaking beans because I'm wide awake. Revealing secrets, cats out the bag. Untrustworthy. Yes, you're collective. This may not pertain to everybody, but you are wide awake, and you're spilling the tea, spilling the beans. Whether if it's you using a platform, whether it's you expressing yourself to people, placing things, whether it's you just writing down how you feel, okay, keeping receipts, keeping a journal, whether your ancestors is talking to you, revealing the beans for you to know, and you're just watching and observing, you're wide awake. Cat is out the bag. You're exposing your enemy. You're exposing the wickedness. You're exposing the darkness. And this picture can also represent the spiritual realms and its confirmation and a spirit team watching and protecting over you. It's showing a man and a female. It can be of the same sex as well. But yes, they're watching over this couple. I feel like they're watching and protecting over a connection as well. That is of the higher realms. Player, yes. You're wide awake from the player, people playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. You're wide awake, or you're awakening, or you're woke to energies, people, place, and things that wants to be players. I'm speaking from a higher perspective, energies and entities that wants to keep you chained. Again, we talked about codependency, unhealthy attachments, weighed down. You're focusing on, I'm putting this on the consciousness. You are aware. That's what these energies and entities in people and just overall the dark matrix wants to do. They want to keep you chained. They want to keep you stuck and stagnant. They want to keep your mind all fogged up. They want to keep you, again, looking clueless out here in this world. If I only had a brain type of energy. These players, infidelity, kinky, nasty energies that people are filled with, as in incubus and succubus energies. They want to keep you chained. Bind it. I could be referring to frenemies. You are wide awake to people that want to be your friends. Let's be friends. When they want to be a fake friend, two-faced it with hidden intentions. Again, you are wide awake. You're seeing it within your dream state. You're seeing it within your consciousness and awareness. You're seeing it from the body language they show and the actions and behavior and characters they display. You are seeing it, that they are a frenemy. And they are mad because you are fed up. You're over it, not having it. They're frustrated that you are not having it. And it's making them fed up. A lot of dark cards came out right after the player. And it's all in red and black. That's the energy. This could pertain to female or male. You're realizing that they are a frenemy. They really are not, a true friend. They really are not a companion. My gosh. And as you continue to draw the line, stand your ground with some backbone, and you call things out, you mean business, it is what it is. We're coming back to that. You continue being full of laughter because you are protected, collective. I'm putting that under the fairy wings. You continue to enjoy your wholeness and be overjoyed and smiling, and it's making these energies and entities fed up. These so-called friends that want to be frenemies in your life, these so-called family that wants to say blood thicker than water. Hell no, it's not. They became enemies. They are fed up because they know you're over it. They can't get over it, but they know you are, because you're smiling. You're full of joy still, in spite of all that you've been through and went through. Whether it was a platonic connection, loving connection, whether it was with family, friends, foe, hoe, a connection, relationship, situationship, you are calling the shots, setting the boundaries, cutting ties, hopefully, because you're awakening, or your awakening consciousness is opening due to listening to my message. You're digging in. You're tapping in. You're investigating. You're seeing receipts. By you falling back, taking back your energy and power that's been harvested, taken and stolen. Yeah, they were staking you as well, trying to, behind their back. Probably took you out to have steak. Steak was probably poison. The meat was probably tainted. The energy you hang around is what you are. So it's like, if you're with someone that is tainted, your energy is going to get tainted. Period. Take that in as food for thought. Man, that's deep. But yes, it taints everything in your life. But by you cutting that off and you're aware, okay, you're awoken, You're setting your boundaries and you're calling the shots of your life, making decisions on your own for your own highest good. And you're continuously adding joy. What gives you joy? You continuously are smiling in spite of their plots and wickedness and mess therein. You continue to set your boundaries, keep your distance. Valuing your energy, your life, your path, and keeping it clean and clear. And again, smiling. You can even just be smiling and happy to be alive, and people are mad and fed up and want to just cause misery in your life, because what? Misery loves company. You're not going to be nobody's misery in their company. No, stay away, stay far away. I told someone the other day they wanted to accompany me during, my break, and I was like, no, I want to enjoy my own time, my own space. No, I don't want no company because I want some peace. I enjoy my peace. And they said they do too. And they walked away. I'm telling you, when you resist the devil and resist that energy, it will flee. You don't want to be a part of no one's shenanigans, no one's melodrama, no one's roller coaster full of highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold type of confirmation, type of energy. Whoa, collective, they are fed up. You are protected because, again, you are setting boundaries. And I'm telling you, be so at peace when you continuously set your boundaries and you say it like it is. You mean what you mean and what you say. Your value of your time and your energy, it costs. It costs. Someone's penny pinching, financially struggling, trying to save up and budget because they was messing with your energy and aura field. They was trying to steal, harvest, and teeth from your energy, and now they're struggling. These could be possibly energies that wants to come to you and be your energy and aura field, wants to be your friend because they see it's rich. They see it's nurturing. They see it's full of life. They see it's warm and welcoming. They see that it's valuable. They see it being resourceful. Don't be a fool. People coming to you want to be your friend. No, they see you as a resource. They see you as a penny bank. Can you believe they cut out pennies? I couldn't believe that. It may not be significant to you, collective, but pennies are very ancient. They're very significant. Why are they cutting out pennies now all of a sudden? Anyway, someone is penny pinching. And they're struggling. They're fed up. I'm putting that by the consciousness and awareness card here. They want to come to you as a resource, a financial resource, because they're struggling. No, keep that same energy wherever you got it from, wherever it came from. Stay away. Keep that energy over there. Keep that same energy. If you left, stay gone. Don't come back. And if you, collective, if you left, don't open up that door. Keep it closed. Don't leave a crack. No type of holes, no type of entry at all. No type of clue for them to come back. Keep it closed. Remember in the beginning, that one picture showed all doors are not meant to be open. Is not also meant to go through. You are full of harmony, or you will be, once you get rid of that energy, once you get rid of people that don't belong in your lane, on your path. You're going to be full of harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. I'm putting that with my fairy ring. Oh my gosh, collective. You'd be so much at peace when you just cut out the nonsense, when you cut out the bullshit, when you cut out the unnecessary energy. It's nothing like it. It's going to be bringing you a lucky break. It says, good fortune, good things come, turning point. And trust me, these energies looking at you to penny pinch, they also going to be coming at you as a masculine, a toxic masculine or toxic feminine. Are going to be coming at you with manly or woman expectations. Want to be the macho in your energy and aura field. I'm going to twist that, okay? It could be of a good or bad. scenario here. You could have someone muscular coming into your energy, into your life. That's going to take, you know what I mean, the role of being a man, not toxic, okay, but of pure and good intentions, you know what I mean, handling their business properly, with respect, with loyalty. No infidelity happening here. They won't be just looking at you as an object or as a transaction kind of connection or relationship. It may involve some kinkiness. But someone muscular or someone that has a beautiful physique will be coming into your life on a good side that you will be connecting with, attracted with, maybe for the long haul. It's going to be your lucky break if you're looking for a connection. It's going to be full of harmony. Okay? You'll get over the highs and lows, okay, that you go through with this person for your highest good, and it's going to be full, again, of happiness, balance, harmony. It's going to be protected from the higher realms, and you're going to have a lot of laughter and wholeness and joy. Okay? It's how you look at the scenario or situation that comes your way. And also what people expose, what people show you. That is of pure intentions or of ill intentions. Okay? But it showed here a masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. Be careful of this type of energy. They can look very good to the T. Masculine as well, with the muscles. Or the feminine could have a beautiful body physique, everything you want. Be careful. Someone could be coming in just to receive your energy for a financial upgrade or a financial gain. Whatever you have or can provide, that's what they want from you. Yeah, they could be coming to you as a rebound. You really got to be careful what people is coming to you for. My gosh. It says flighty, temporary options, unreadable intentions, or undirected intentions. People coming to you as a rebound for their own intentions, for their own indulgence. Because they're distressed, they act with the urgency, assistance needed. Someone is coming to you. I'm putting that with the I'm slapping the cards on the table. The wide awake. You are wide awake from these players that wants to be a SOS. A son of a gun. A son of a shit. Son of a... My gosh. Someone that wants to be a distress or a distraction. Again, acting with urgency. Needing your assistance immediately. Go, go, go. Fast, fast, fast. You're riding in a car with them without seatbelts on this road. You better put on your seatbelt, but I would not be having just anybody riding with me. That is just a metaphor of your energy. You bringing in someone in your energy or a field or in your life. The car scenario on this road. My gosh, I can keep on going. You don't want to be love bombed. I'm putting that here. Overly attentive, showering you with affection for personality gain. Exactly. You are wide awake. I'm putting it here with the consciousness. Female holding a rose to a male. Or this could pertain to, again, a masculine doing it to a female. Be awakened to the fuckery, the mind fuckery collective. That energy, when they come to you, they're going to receive repo. It's showing a house. It says default on payments, financial, incapable, possess assets. This is the energy or the karma that they're going to receive for them coming after you. You don't want to receive their karma. So it's good to just, stay away. Because again, it's all about the money, dirty money, laundering, stealing, going through illegal situations. You are wide awake into that. This could refer to confirmation of female that sleeps for money, hoes around for money, blood money, selling their soul. This can also pertain to a gigolo, doing the same thing, or a hoe. Okay, men could be hoes, going out there just screwing everything, looking at everybody as a snack. Looking at everybody as just a something to explore, fantasizing and having fetishes. And that means anything, anyone, if they could, because they're full of that demonic sex entity on them, they will stick it into anybody. Someone will open their legs to anyone. You don't want that dirty energy lingering around you, being around you, or connecting with you. It could stay where they are. They can keep that energy where they are. Do not come here knocking on my door, energetically and physically. Be gone. Stay where you are. Keep that same energy as you left. I'm going to ring that bell because I'm going to end this message shortly. Yes. Continue to cleanse. And leaving it on this note, it's showing a guy here, detoxing, ridding of negative energy, purification. I'm putting that on where the fairy ring is. Yes. My gosh, collective. Thank you for sticking around with me again to this time. Let me use my famous lines right here to end this message. You are detoxing and getting rid of energies and entities people is just full of. Okay? And that you're working on yourself, collective. Everyone's not perfect, but we're all a working masterpiece. Okay? Trying to just fulfill, you know what I mean? And fill in the missing pieces of the puzzle within our lives, within ourselves, for our highest good. And people that don't want to fill in the missing pieces are the ones that, again, needs to stay where they are. Yes, you're not here to play. These are my famous self-made lines I've been saying on my channel since I started it. You're not here to play. Keep it moving. They can keep that energy where they are. Okay? It says, I just looked over, drink your waters, stay in your lane, and mind your business. Just mind your business. And that goes perfectly with this message here and this picture. You're staying in your lane, and that's the best thing to do to keep your peace and to stay cleansed and for you to be sane in your own sanctuary and with your own sanity. Again, that other song channeling I forgot her name, but I kept hearing, nothing compares to you. Someone is saying that, possibly crying, because they're realizing they took the wrong road. They drove on a road without seatbelts with someone that was dipsy and lacked common sense, that was there to open their legs or to stick it into wherever and whoever they please. Now someone's suffering with a disease, spiritually or physically. Someone is suffering, my gosh, with cases, legally. Someone is suffering in their own life, individually, lacking doing the shadow work, shadow healing their childhood wounds. People are going through ego deaths, dealing with you, collective. People are going through the dark night of the soul as you continue to ascend and accelerate your energy and aura field. Focusing on yourself as you continue moving forward. All right, any other messages, ancestor spirit guides, regarding my famous self-made lines that I've been using and saying on my channel to end this message for the collective? Again, nothing compares to you. No one can compare to you, collective. Yeah. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Yeah, because they are spiritually dehydrated. What did I say? That's what I've been saying in my message from the beginning. Energies are spiritually dehydrated. Good. Continue to dehydrate these energies by cleansing your space. Cleansing your space, maintaining your peace, harmony, balance, and happiness. We all go through our highs and lows, but you go through it with a higher perspective and with your God on your side, aka Ra, whoever you serve for y'all is good. And you continue to add the joy, the laughter, and smile, regardless of what's going on. You continue to give thanks and be full of gratitude and smile. These confirmation, these energies will continue to be as you live your life. It says here, life be lifing. Yes, they're going to be spiritually dehydrated because you're not believing in the hype. That was my message, collective. And I was shuffling the cards and this came up before, but I'm going to say it because it came out again. You can't compete where you don't compare. And that's what you're saying to these energies, entities, and people. And they're getting spiritually dehydrated because they're still trying to compete where they don't compare with you, collective. My gosh, where will they get the hint? They better tread lightly. They better tread lightly, collective. My gosh. All right. Well, thank you for sticking around again till the end, collective. Really, really appreciate your time on tapping in, listening to my message. I hope this uplifts your vibes and awaken your consciousness and awareness. Share this, subscribe, like it, and again, share with everyone that needs to hear, also feel it, and to receive it, collective. Subscribe to the vibes. And the card that came out last, it says, join this train we call life. Yes, collective, join this train we call life and enjoy the ride with me. Okay, supporting my channel, supporting and subscribing to the vibes again, helping my channel to grow, and hitting that bell and notifications so you know when I drop a message and you don't miss a beat. Okay, and become part of the family. We would love to have you. Rasta Gal Family Vibe Tribe. We would love to have you. Okay, and again, thank you for just taking the time. Okay, being a part of my journey and let me be a part of yours. All right, collective, life be life, and continue to keep it, keep it a G. Stay in your lane, drinking your waters, minding your business. Till next time, stay tuned for more messages coming soon. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Take care. See you when I see you. I gotta go eat. Peace.